Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's the 27th of December, 2023. We're going to talk about Avalanche today, give you all the price news update, price prediction forecast in this currency, because you guys can see that the market hit our ultimate TP price right there on December the 16th. We did our price prediction on December the 14th, so 2 days. The market in Avalanche took to hit our ultimate TP price right there, 12.33%. All right, cool, done. Now let's break down, see what happened to the price action since we did our last video. You guys can see that the market price action in Avalanche has taken out the sellers in this zone. So we get rid of that. They have taken out the sellers in that zone. We can get rid of that. Not only did they did those two, they also took out the sellers in this zone. So let's get rid of that. So now you guys can actually tell that we have been making progress to the upside in Avalanche. Great thing. But now, can you see where the sell zone is in Avalanche? If not, don't worry about it. I got you, because it's right here. Okay, so now this is the most important area for the buyers. They need to chip away at the sellers in this particular zone before we see the market in Avalanche try to run up to like $48. I'm sorry, around like $52.50. Now I got that trend line here. You guys can see also that price is no longer trending that bullish. It doesn't mean that the price is about to crash. It just simply means that that trend is broken, no longer valid. So why have it on the chart? Let's get rid of it. Now let's pay attention to see what happened in terms of this particular day right here. Okay, we want to see where did the buyers in Avalanche step in. So you can see it right here that the buyers into the market in Avalanche came in on this 1 hour bar. Let's break that down further. Let's do it on the 15-minute chart. So you guys can even see here that the buyers in Avalanche came into the market on this 15-minute bar. Let's break it down a little bit further. Here it is on the 5-minute chart. You guys can see all the way down here is where the buyers hit the market in Avalanche. So we need to identify that area, because in any case that we see price in Avalanche go down, they need to support the price right there. There's another area, which is right around here, that we can also see a buy zone. Okay, so these areas are going to be real important for us to see Avalanche continue to show its higher movement. Okay, so back here on the daily time frame, and here's a bigger area on the daily. I don't want to see the market in Avalanche really fall below this area, so I'll hold that area there to be more important right now for the daily perspective. Now let's look at this on the 2-day chart. You guys can see that we have two indicators of weakness being garnered on the 2-day time frame, this up fake and then this one. Now this up fake price bar doesn't necessarily look that weak though, because the market closed off of the lows towards the middle of the price bar. So that definitely tells me that there's buyers in the market on that 2-day price bar. Here it is on the 3. Yeah, we got an indicator of weakness here, but like I said, we can see price closing off the lows towards mid bar. That tells us even on the 3-day time frame, buyers are coming into the market. Here it is on the 5. Here it is on the weekly chart. Here it is on the 2, 3 weeks, 5 weeks. Let's look at this on the monthly time frame. Market definitely looks bullish on the monthly chart too, doesn't it? 330-minute chart. It kind of looks as if Avalanche is trying to consolidate. That is what the market looked like it wants to do. It looked like it wants to consolidate for a little bit. Now that will give us ample amount of opportunity to see whether or not the market's going to continue to go higher, break through those sell zones that we identified, or will it continue to go lower in price. That's what it looked like. I want to put this on the chart too, because that's a buy zone. Here it is on the 7 hour. Let's look at this on a longer term hourly chart. Start off with the 11. 13. I must admit, I'm kind of torn in how strong versus how weak Avalanche currently is right now. I'm torn because I can see the buyers coming into the market in Avalanche, but then there's another part of me saying, well, it just doesn't seem massively bullish given the type of indicators we've seen on the 2-day time frame of fake, 3-day time frame of fake, 5-day time frame of fake. Like, we're getting so much indicators of weakness on the daily, but I see strength on the hourly time frame though. I see on these charts that buyers are definitely trying to support price. What should we do? In situations like this, you want to continue to sit back and let the market play out. Let it play out. Don't deploy your soldiers in a battlefield where you don't see whether or not you will have the victory in your favor. It's real simple. Should we come in and participate in this? If you do, I wouldn't put a lot of soldiers on the field. I wouldn't put the whole team out on the field right now because it's too inconclusive. It's not conclusive enough for us to say, yeah, it definitely looks pretty bullish into the market in Avalanche. Okay. So let me do this. I am going to play the idea that Avalanche wants to go higher. But as I always do in my videos, I'm not going to be massively bullish though. I can't. Not during times to where you don't see conclusive evidence that the market is massively bullish right now. My biggest concern is how Avalanche is breaking the trend. That's my biggest concern as to why I'm not truly that bullish. So even though I'm going to look for price to go up in Avalanche, it's only going to be in the perspective of it consolidating or beginning a trading channel. And that channel has already been marked right here off of these buy and sell zones. That's where I'm suspecting the market is trying to trade right now. And until price breaks one of these buy zones, we're going to suspect that the market's going to continue to trade in a range. First target right here, the low of this most recent sell zone, which is 8.37% there. Second target is going to be at the high of that sell zone, $50.23, 13.33. Third target is at the second sell zone, the low of it, $52.68, 18.86%. Okay, so that is it. I am done. Depending on how the market trades today, tomorrow, and maybe the day after, will definitely give us ample amount of information to see whether or not we're sitting on the right side of the market. But go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.